So it's been a journey of 12 years so far with SGF, and I just immediately after my graduation I started working with my father's company, and ever since then it's been quite some time now. Back then to be very honest, I wanted to pursue automobile engineering, and I had a few job opportunities with some of the automobile companies as well. But eventually, I started working with my father's company and growing my interests. Eventually, I took it up, and I had a very different vision for the company basically. So I think so far I have been able to diversify it and maybe put it into different diversifications the way I envisioned it back then. A little bit of that, yes, I have been able to achieve, but there's still a long way to go. I think I've seen a very disciplined man in my father, very, very disciplined, very punctual every day, saying that, consistency gives you more rewards than anything else. I think he's been a testimony to that. That is what has given me the motivation and, way forward. I think it's more of, in my case, it was more of just jumping in the sea and then learning how to swim. Yeah, the journey has been very unique, I would say, full of challenges. Nothing that has not taught us anything new. I think it's also about the adaptability between, the generations. Yeah, basically as a second generation, I think there's a lot of adaptability that the whole company, the whole team, the whole market needs, especially the customers, everything changes. That adaptability and that flexibility is what has brought us here so far. I think initially when I took over, we were only catering to a set of customers. We were also having only a set of solutions. But I think after I have joined in, I've taken a lot of risks, a lot of calculated risks in terms of finances, in terms of products, in terms of developing new products, catering to the hour of the need. Some of the very challenging products I still remember, which we had never ever attempted before. We took a lot of risk. It was a lot of technical know-how personally for me, so it was a lot of learning from scratch, and by God's grace, by Allah's grace, it all pulled off. And I think diversifying into a lot of other products and a lot of other sectors, and basically even I saw a scope of indigenizing a lot of solutions and products. That was a gap that I really saw which we could cater to. And yeah, of course, nothing comes easy, but I think somewhere by Allah's grace we have been able to pull it off even with the one-time risks, and that's what has given us an edge, I would say. I think I was slowly prepared for this right through my childhood, because I remember, as far as I go, I was in 3rd standard and 4th standard, and I was put into a lot of... I always had this interest towards the tech and a lot of, machine tech. I had a very deep passion for cars and bikes. I think I was always this curious mechanical engineer that was there in me. That gave me a good start. And plus, eventually, my father used to give me a lot of introspect into the whole manufacturing of, the whole manufacturing aspect, whether it's basic fabrication or things to do. And by 7th grade, I still remember I was one of the first youngest kids to get a AutoCAD certification back then. So I think he always pushed me from the start to get into, design and pursue my thing. And I think that gave me a right head start. And of course, after I graduated, I took over. And slowly and steadily I got into, from scratch, I got into the intricacies of the operations, the whole management of the orders, the design aspect. It's been a good learning, of course, from the start. I think eventually I was always a part of this. So I think that has given me a clarity of what I would eventually want to become. Those learnings have had a deep, profound impact on later years, and that's basically what has prepared me for this CEO role today. I think we have constantly embraced technological advancements and how we can automate all our products and solutions. Already we had such a big emphasis. I mean, our whole foundation is on the principle of with no compromise, absolutely no compromise to quality and safety. And able to build on that, I think we have done a lot of technological advancements. We have also done a lot of out-of-the-box things which have worked. I think the whole industry 4.0 needs, we are able to cater without any flaw, and this has given us a lot of edge today. So I think coming from the foundation of quality and safety, we have given utmost emphasis to safety and reliability of all our products and solutions. And we've constantly tried to evolve, and we've constantly tried to bring in the best of the technologies, best of the automation, best of the latest tech that is available. We have also partnered with, over the years, we have got some tremendous technological advancements thanks to our German counterparts who we have partnered with. I think that has given us a lot of learning, lot of new technology in terms of manufacturing and the emphasis on safety. Today we have a lot of at least 3 levels of safety systems incorporated straight into all our products as a standard. This has given us a lot of advantage, I would say. This has also given us a lot of exposure. This will eventually also continue as and when we may even bring in a 4th level of safety. And this has also helped our customers prevent a lot of cranes and all the lifting equipments as such are very critical for production, and they're also very critical equipments in a shop floor, in a production facility. Any small incident, any small negligence can lead to a lot of catastrophic accidents. And I think having a proven track record of more than 3,500 installations without any major accidents is I think a very good testimony to our emphasis on safety. A part of the bigger vision always has also been to expand our company outside India, and we've been very successful in indigenizing some of the key projects for some of the Japanese companies and some of the American and some of the German companies. We've been able to bring down the costs of these equipments, partnering with these customers, and that has given us a lot of know-how and a lot of insight into the whole manufacturing standards that is there outside of India. And I think as a CEO, I would definitely, I'm strategically working on collaborations where we take this company to grow more. So far we have done exports in US, Canada, we have done to the parts of Japan, parts of Africa, parts of Middle East. But now we are looking more proactively to grow as a global company, and we have got active offices and we've got active customers who we are working with. Some of the biggest names in the industry are working with us. In India, we already have a track record of working with some of the biggest conglomerates, say the Tatas, the JSW Group and Murugappa Group. These are all some of our repeat customers. Almost 50%, 60% of our revenue comes every year from them. I think for JSW Group, we have done more than 250 installations in Bellary plant alone. I think JSW has always been an integral part of our growth. I accredited them to being one of our main customers. We delivered a very critical crane recently for them. It's a crane which operates at with an ambient temperature of 90 degrees. We've also done some critical projects for them where the slabs are transferred at 300 degrees in absolutely harsh, absolutely acidic environments. Our cranes are running 24/7, and I think that speaks of our quality again, and we delivered all these cranes and these products in record time because we had a very strict timeline. This would cost the customer every hour loss in terms of production. So even to deliver those cranes, make those cranes and deliver, and even to install, and today even we have annual maintenance contracts of these big machines. We have got a lot of appreciation for in the industry and also from the customers, which I would be happy to share. There was also a particular Japanese client, I don't want to leak out the name because it's a very popular name. They had a very critical problem because of somebody else's wrongdoing, and the whole Japanese team just lands at my office one fine day and they're like, this, we cannot change the whole layout, can you please give us a workaround and can you please give us a solution? And I still remember those, within 48 hours we had a solution with them, and we did a demo in our factory how we are going to address the solution, and we gave a prototype and it worked, and it's been more than 15 years now. It's all going fine, and we were again appreciated very well by the Japanese team. Ever since then they have given us so many projects which they've always been dependent on importing from Japan. We have indigenously developed a lot of products and solutions for all their plants. I would absolutely credit my father for giving me a chance to take such big risks. My design team and my production team who basically have given me the confidence that we can pull this off. And of course, when it comes to the taking risks part, I think that's on me, but I'd definitely like to credit my team. As a company, definitely I wouldn't put a figure to the balance sheet and just end it there, but we want to diversify into a lot of other things. We have also doing a lot of active projects and work for, like I said, of course, outside India. I think we would like to grow and cater to most of the manufacturing industries. We are already very predominantly present in steel, cement, paints, power, thermal plants, any manufacturing, automobiles. We have done extensive work so far in all these sectors. I think wind power is something we've worked with. Catering to the new sectors and new challenges, we would like to diversify into definitely having solutions for growing demands and needs. We would like to grow as a global company, addressing to even more critical applications and critical demands of the customers. I think it's the trust that our customers have. We've always been constantly able to deliver in time and deliver with the utmost emphasis for quality and safety. I think I would definitely say that is our most valuable asset, the trust of our customers. Apart from our lifting solutions, we are also today doing a lot of industrial turnkey projects where we give the client complete industrial running factory, working equipments, working lifting cranes, pre-engineered buildings, storage racks, solutions, whatever they need. They basically working on building the complete project, handing over a complete running factory to our clients. Been very successful at delivering some of the key complete turnkey projects, one of which was for Boeing recently. Again, the timeline was very strict. The demands of the client, Boeing being a very big aerospace company, the demands were constantly changing, but we still delivered the project in time. We are also diversifying eventually, slowly. We are working on some of the big names in steel and cement as well as power industry. That is also something new that we are getting into. Also, our recent tie-up with some of the global giants, the German and Japanese giants, has given us a very big edge in terms of products, in terms of the technical know-how to cater to some of the critical industries like aerospace, clean room industries, medical industries. And we are going to leverage that, and of course we also have offices abroad now other than India. We also aim to expand to Southeast Asian countries. That is our next 5-year plan. My team, I'm very grateful to them. In fact, some of the key people who started this company with my dad, they're still with us even after 24 years of time. I think it goes both ways. When you have a healthy team and a healthy customer, I think the trust with the customer is equally important as the trust that your team has in you and you have in them. Having the right team and right people who understand your vision is very, very important. No matter how crazy the timelines are, they've never said no, but they've given their best and always delivered results. I'm very, very grateful to my team, especially my father, who's been the backbone of everything. So I think under his leadership, we've grown multifolds. Under his know-how, his experience of more than 40 years in the industry, I think that's our most valuable asset, I would say. Any problem that our customer has in material handling, I think we provide the right solution. We are SGF Fab, the people of quality and safety.